the Alison Show, and every week on my vlog and whatever I do, I say, I'm Alison and I gave myself my own show, but I don't know if some of you know that not only did I give myself my own show, I gave myself my own club. What does that even mean? Well, so I decided that it would be really awesome if I had a space where I could throw the parties that I wanted to throw. And I live in Provo, Utah, and real estate is fairly inexpensive. And I was talking to my husband, and I was like, I have this idea, I want to have a space, I just want like this big empty space where people can throw birthday parties or dance parties or take photos or videos, because constantly my house was in total disarray because I was rearranging my house to do whatever it was I needed to do. So my husband, who's super, super supportive and shooting this video, was like super excited about this. And I was talking to my amazing assistant Carla, and we were like, we could throw dance parties and we could cover the cost of the dance party. It wouldn't be like a money-making machine, but people might pay for a ticket for a dance party. So I had like all these parameters, and we started driving around just like looking for something. And we drove by this very building, and I said, Eric, pull over. There wasn't a for sale sign, and I'm gonna show you guys some before pictures. There was nothing, and I was like, that is Club Alison. That is a space where people can have magical memories, and I want to keep it super affordable so other people can rent it, and I want to be able to do workshops there and have people grow and love and all of these things, and I want to do whatever I want with it. So that's why I called it Club Alison. And we couldn't find like who owned the building. It was completely vacant. It was filled with crap. Here's some pictures of it. And so we went next door to this tiny little repair shop, and there was the cutest old man in there, and he didn't have the phone number of the guy who owned it, but he did have his address. And so, hi, welcome. And so he gave us his address. So the next day, Eric and I put our almost 2-year-old in the car, and we took the 4-year-old to preschool, we put the 2-year-old in the car, and we drove to his house, and we knocked on his door, and Bob is the best, and he said, you know, we're like, is that place for rent? Would we be able to rent it? Could we do some renovations? It was an old, like, door. Was it a door warehouse? Or
it's been a karate studio. It's been a metal shop. It's been a wood shop, cabinets, doors.
It's been a million different things.
Everything.
But when I saw it, I knew it was perfect. And we didn't really have enough money to do it. We didn't buy it, we're leasing it, but we worked with the owner, and he has allowed us to turn it into this amazing space, and then we rent it to people who need it, and I use it for my stuff. So I wanted to give you guys a tour today, and just kind of the takeaway from this is I'm reading / listening to Amy Poehler's book right now, and I love it. It's called Yes Please. I'm really enjoying it. And in it, she says something like, great people do things before they are ready. And I'm not calling myself great, but this experience has been a great one. And it's not like I was ready or had a big plan or could necessarily afford this. We just kind of figured it out and made it happen. And it's been this super awesome thing. I mean, I gave myself a club. So I'm going to give you a tour. And so this is the front kind of like reception room here. And we painted it this like really cool shade of pink. And I really like this because when I'm doing a party or if you're doing an event, this can be like a reception, a check-in room, a coat room, and it leads into
the Grand Gallery.
So this is big enough to have about 250, 300 people for a dance party, but it's cozy enough that you can kind of section it off for like a party of like 20 or 30. So you walk in, this spot is really great because I do a lot of photography and I needed the natural light. So this window is awesome because I have a textured wall and a blank wall. So this was one of the parameters, is I needed a place that had some really good natural light, but then at the same time was big enough to do a dance party. This is Frank. He lives here sometimes. Sometimes he lives on my porch. He's from my flamenco dance party. We put in this cool lighting. They're on dimmers, so you can have like a different feeling, mood. I did this really cool haunted Halloween dinner party there. And I just kept everything like how I would want it for when I'm doing a party, like this big open blank space with light. And then, follow me. So this is the back space, which is really nice because when I did a catered event or when you're doing a party, it's kind of nice to have like some staging area, some space. This is when I freaked out and knew that we had found the right space because there's a loading dock that it backs up to. So when I'm doing a big event, I have rentals or there's a caterer, they can come up to that loading dock. And then just lots of extra space for storage and staging. And then private time. This is the bathroom and I painted it that perfect shade of pink. And I call it Alison's bathroom. Watch, don't show the toilet. I call it Alison's bathroom. And because it's like all pink and cozy and you feel like you're in a warm little womb or cocoon.
Do you want to talk about the chairs?
Oh yeah, so the coolest thing is that you need chairs, right? And so a good friend of mine, Natalie, thebomb.com, found these old rental reception chairs for a steal of a deal and sold them to me at a silly low cost. And so now we have 60 chairs for workshops and different things like that. So
how much do we rent them for?
like $1 a chair, which is like nothing. But no, this is, I mean, it's Eric, it's not a commercial. I'm just telling everyone like,
Hey, hey, we just got Wi-Fi. That's huge.
Oh yeah, we just got Wi-Fi, so I've been working here a little bit while I wait for my other offices. Yeah, there's the Wi-Fi.
We're very proud of this.
We're super excited about the Wi-Fi. There's a security system. So the reason, initially when I got Club Alison, I thought that I would work here and rent it. But then as we started renting it out to people, I realized that I am incapable of like not getting involved. So if you're doing an event here, I'll be like, oh, I have this, let me set this up, or, you know, and I can't get my work done. And because then I just want to talk to people. And so Eric, my husband, actually does all of the booking for it because I get too emotionally involved and it keeps me from working, which is, I need to work. I need to work and I need to be a mom and I need to be like a nice person and a friend, right? So like that's what I'm trying to focus on doing. So Eric's in charge of all the booking, which is good because you don't really want to trust this person to do your booking right here. Yeah, and so that's why I also have my offices, the Alison Show offices that I've been showing you the footage of that in the other vlogs. And then Club Alison is just, you know, for events, for workshops, and for renting. And that's like basically my life story. Can you think of anything else, Eric?
That's everything.
I think that's about it. I got some new shoes I was pretty excited about.
We're all excited.
Thank you. Yeah, that was it.
Okay. We've got some garbage cans.
It's crazy because you like rent a space and like trash bags cost money, paper towels cost. I mean, it's like kind of a big thing. I think the way to do big decisions in life is to not really think about them very hard. Because if you think about it really hard, then you won't do it. But yeah, so this is Club Alison, and I just wanted to share it with you guys because I gave myself my own show, I gave myself a club, and you've seen firsthand what a hot mess I am, so if I can do it, I just can't imagine why anybody else doesn't do it. And now.
And 1, and 2, and 1, 2, 3.
You know I hate beatboxing.
She hates beatboxing.
I hate it. And that's it. I have info for Club Alison if you're local. If not, then go after your dreams. Do whatever you want to do. Love it, live it. Give yourself a plug.
Shake those knees.